Who's ready for a hard truth today? Who's ready to feel bad? I know I'm ready to feel bad. I know I'm ready to feel like garbage today. It doesn't matter if you have BPD, autism, if you have fibromyalgia, all that jazz. Guess what? You still got to live. You still have to do things. You still have to get out there and exist as a person. That's the worst thing you're probably going to hear from me, and the worst take you could probably say. I'm going to be very real with you right now. The world doesn't care about you, so you have to care about yourself. If you tell me you cannot do something because of something going on with you, I understand. But also, the world doesn't care. I understand. Yeah, it does make it difficult to interact in social situations because of autism. I grasp that. I know what it's like. Yeah, you have an FP and it manipulated you, and now you're stuck in that studio apartment, and now you don't know what to do because you can't get a job because you're relying on them financially, and it's horrifying to get up out of bed every day because you have body pains. I grasp that. I know what's going on. I figured it out. I know that. But I'm telling you this as a friend. You have to deal with yourself, because the only way to grow as a person is to be uncomfortable, deeply and adamantly. I'd like to regale you with a tale if I would. Mind you, when I worked at Amazon, the person next to me, I worked at a place called Stow, S-T-O-W. It was Stow. We just took items and put them into different packages that would go to the next area, which was pick, and then pick would go to pack. That's what I did at Amazon. So in Stow, there was a guy next to me. 5th fastest person in the entire facility. He had 1 leg and 3 fingers on one hand and 4 on the other one. And he had 1 eye missing. And he would not buckle. He had a prosthetic, and sometimes he's roll around. He'd be like, I took my prosthetic off so I can roll around. It's a lot easier. You should get like me. And that's what he did. He worked very fast. Now, he hated his job. He complained about it, but he did it. And I'm not saying you can't complain. You should complain. It's difficult. It's hard. That's one of the beautiful things about existing, is our ability to understand each other through not only relatability, but the misery that comes with it, because pain is a bonding agent for love amongst us all. Love is the volunteer that raises his hand without asking for a reward, and we should be able to do that all the time, because it's the only currency that functions in reverse, because the only way to get more of it is to give more away. And you should always petition love when hate is always there running for candidacy. That's what you should do. Petition love all the time. And I'm telling you, you should complain. If something's difficult for you, complain. Get it out. Tell yourself that is difficult, but never say you can't do it. Never say you cannot. Well, I can't do it because unless you have like a gluten allergy and you can't eat gluten or something of that variety, those are things you can't do. Lactose intolerant, you can't digest milk. That's something you can't control. I understand that. However, there is a harder struggle within you that is making it harder. It is mental fortitude. You have to callous your mind, and it's gonna suck. You're gonna chew through the dirt. You're gonna chew on glass for a while, and your teeth are gonna bleed, and it's gonna be garbage, and then you're gonna feel like trash for a large part of it. I really do mean that. You're going to feel like absolute trash, crawling on the ground, trying to get at word and edgewise, and you got to work twice as hard. But you still got to work. Even if you got to work harder than everybody else and nobody sees your effort, you know who does see that effort? You! Comparison is the ultimate thief of joy in this lifetime, and I'm not going to let you continually downplay your own accomplishments. You got up out of bed. This is your 2nd day of you not smoking. You finally did the dishes. You went on a 2-minute jog. You're doing fantastic, dude. This is outstanding, and you went to work today. You did it. Who did it? It wasn't your alarm clock. It wasn't that person that told you couldn't do it. It wasn't your abusive boyfriend. It wasn't your abusive girlfriend. You went to work. You got through the shift. You deserve a break. Doom scroll. You're not wasting time. That's recreation. Enjoy your time on TikTok. Enjoy your time having me on your second monitor and watching me in the background while you play video games. Enjoy it, because this is what you built. This is your kingdom. This is the temple you constructed for your body. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And if you haven't heard it today, you're amazing. I will not let your small flame of hate turn into a raging inferno. I will be overly positive for you. Overly. I will come in with a bucket of splashing water and put out that flame immediately before it turns into something bigger. You are not annoying. You are not a burden. You are not evil for existing. You are outstanding, but you gotta do it. Even if you can't. Even if you told yourself, well, I'm socially awkward and I get anxious and I can't go out to the club because I have panic attacks and I break down. Guess what? You want friends? Yeah. Get on Discord, join that Discord call, plan a meetup, learn them before you get there, text them, figure them out, have phone call conversations, build a plan, and then go meet them in person at a place that is nice and kind. Not at a big bar, maybe a bookstore, a nice coffee shop. Figure out when your schedules regulate together. Figure that out. Make sure you guys aren't actual psychopaths and figure it out. I want a relationship really bad, but I'm scared of talking to people. Great! You're scared. So is everybody. We're all scared. Did you know that? Did you know that when I go outside, I'm horrified of everything? I have schizoparanoia inside of my brain. I have schizoaffective disorder, and the paranoia is a big part of that. That's one of the part of it. I don't go catatonic anymore, thank God, but it's one of the big things that go on is I get paranoid upon everything. I have horrifying conspiracies, thinking the walls are talking to me, thinking my skin is actually filled with eggs, horrifying things, but I fight through it. I fight through it every day. Because I refuse to be defeated by somebody that thinks they're weak. And I think I'm weak. So I refuse to be beaten down by that coward. And I'm a coward. And I refuse to be beaten by myself so I can be brave. And I'm scared all the time. I'm horrified that everything I do is going to fail. I'm horrified you guys are all going to hate me. I'm horrified you guys are all going to like me. I'm horrified of everything. I'm scared my girl might leave me. I'm scared my cat might have something wrong with it. I fear that one day I'm going to wake up, my foot's going to disappear. I have so many unreasonable fears, mixed in with reasonable fears. I don't know what to do. Who knows what people are thinking about me? I don't know what's going on, but I fight all of that every day because no one's going to care about that. Only you are. And if you can't make your uncomfortable self more comfortable, if you can't get out of the shell that you are inside of your body that is trying to coalesce and get out of there, you gotta do it. And it's gonna be ass. But you know what ass stands for? Always start strong. That's what ass stands for. Always start strong. Ass. It's gonna be ass. So always start strong. It's going to feel like everybody's against you. As if all the trauma that's been building up inside of you can't deal with. You can't afford therapy. You can't afford your rent. You can't afford your bills. You might be suffering with homelessness right now. You might be having a struggle, but you're still here. You're still here. So you're doing more than most. You're still here. You've allowed yourself to exist. And I thank you from the bottom of my chest, from the bottom of the echoes of my soul, from every fiber of my being. I thank you for still being here because that's all I could ever ask of you. I'm not asking for your social security card. I'm not asking for your 16 digits on the front and the 3 little ones on the back. I'm not asking you to jump through hoops of fire. I'm not asking you to run a circus. I'm not asking you to play piano butt naked in front of a group of 6,000 people. I'm not asking you to make videos. I'm asking you to just be. Complain, yell, scream, cry, throw up in your pillow, have a headache, destroy everything about your body, but build it back up. Be broken into the person you're gonna become and do it. Because no one, and I mean no one, can do it better than you. Because it's you. You did it. And I know that it's gonna suck. I know that all this time spent in self-pity, you've told yourself that everyone is against you, that everyone wants to destroy you. And everyone is everyone. It's everyone. It's one. It's one person. It's you. The greatest enemy to yourself, the greatest doomsday weapon. It's you. You realize that we're all faking it, right? We all know that all this is deeply worthless. We all know that at the back of our brains, we think there's nothing after this and we're relying on everything. Some of us join religions and some of us get scared about the concept of death. We're all horrifically scared, shaking in our boots like a little cat stuck in the rain. We are horrified of everything. That's how we are. That's how humans are. Out of fear for fire, we captured it and made the Industrial Revolution. Out of fear of people, we made houses. Out of fear of nature, we made houses. Out of fear of the elements, we made stronger houses. Out of fear of our neighbors, we made guns to shoot them from a distance. We stopped making swords. We made things where we can shoot them further away. We made planes. Fear of losing connection. We're so scared, and out of fear comes greatness. I fear the universe, so I seek to understand it. I fear the ocean, so I explore it. I fear myself, so I must be introspective. Constantly, forever, pushing, going through. That is what it means to be here. Be here. Sucks, doesn't it? But you got it. Oh, you got it. You do. Thank you for existing. I love you.
I'm your Nick at night, be my Laura, music low. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.